All right. Are you recording?
Yeah.
All right, so check it out. We got this old trailer for nothing. The guy wanted it towed basically, but the catch was we had to redo, like all the plumbing was shot. Show them where we're parked. Here, look around. Just show them real quick. We're literally like hundreds of miles in the middle of nowhere. So our goal was to restore this trailer for dirt cheap and get hot water running in here. So when we bought it, here, bring the camera over here. When we bought it, it had these lines in it, all leaking everywhere. So these gray lines. See, you're shooting water out right now. See these gray lines?
What are those called?
Okay, I don't even know. But in the 1980s and 90s, these came out. They don't even make this anymore. They're not the same size as the PEX. So what we had to do for the past week is go through and cut all the gray lines and add this. This is PEX. And we had to cut the old pump out. I got that on eBay for 20 bucks. It's a 15 amp pump. And I got this at the local RV store for like 20 bucks. It's a lung. And I had to add a 15 amp breaker to the pump so we don't blow the fuse. So it's a marine breaker that we don't have to. Anyways, I spent all night redoing the plumbing. I'm about to hook it up. So what we've done is you got this at Home Depot. How much was this?
Like 300 bucks, 3 something.
Yeah, this is the most expensive part, was the water heater. It's a 20-gallon water heater, electric. But what we're about to do right now is we're gonna hook the plumbing to this, and then I'm gonna cut an extension cord and wire it into this, and then plug it into a solar panel. So we'll have a solar hot water heater. Because if you do the specs on it, water heaters is 120 volts, so it's doable. You compare it with a 12-volt system, and it's under 2,000 watt pull. So we can have hot water in the middle of the desert with sun. You can also do other ideas, like take the element out and add a DC 12-volt element. I got one off eBay for like 11 bucks. I'm about to experiment with that next, but I know this idea works because we did this with our old trailer.
It works great.
These RV water heaters are straight trash. We've done tankless, we've done RV. We break them all. How many have we broken this year?
A few. But you know, I think for most people, if they're just going out once in a while, but if you're gonna make this like your
if you're gonna live off grid and live on the road and evangelize and do full-time stuff living in the middle of nowhere, you want something that works.
Otherwise it's gonna get broken. And Matthew's super careful with things.
These are the RV water heaters. We've broken 3 of these this year. So I'm done messing with these. With this trailer, I'm like, dude, I'm not even gonna mess with this garbage. I'm just gonna do this.
Don't they only give you like 10,
dude,
20?
The other one was 6 gallons. Like as soon as you get in, you turn the shower on, you're like, all right, that water's cold. You know what I mean? This is 20 gallons.
I can definitely take a nice long hot shower with.
We're in the middle of the desert and we have
Matthew's
hot water.
setup. And he does it for really, like, I'm gonna even say cheap.
Yeah, everything here was cheap. All right, so let me hook all this up.
So what are you doing next?
I'm gonna attach the tubing to this, and then I'm gonna do the wiring.
All right, cool. We'll see you in a little bit.
All right, so right now we're pumping water out of the tank, which is right here, through this pump, out of that tank, through the pump, right here, goes to the lung. Then this cold line runs into the shower and into the rest of the trailer, and then it comes back on this hot line. And the cold line also runs into here, which we're filling right now. So this is coming in the bottom right now. And right now, this whole thing's filling up with water. Now we're gonna splice an electrical cord and wire this element in.
So what are we doing now?
We're retrying it. This time we implemented green into the mix.
No, we took green out.
We took green out and implemented black into the mix. Yeah. My bad.
It's okay, Pippi.
Because Lisa looked it up, because I was wrong. I was totally wrong. Shows you what I know. Thanks for watching, guys.
You're super handsome, though.
Okay. All right, so we're setting that on 12 volts.
Can I see? Can you put it for me to see?
Yeah, let's try this again. Ready? I'm going to do the gas generator because it doesn't have that kill switch like the Jackery.
Okay.
Fire in the hole. All right, ready?
It's like at a steady positive. Oh, wait, no.
Did it say out of limits?
Yeah, now it does.
Let's try this. Drop it. Okay, let's bring it up. 6 volts. All right.
2.
Yeah, it's pulling volts, but no negatives, right? So let's do this real quick to double check our work. Pull the plug, reverse our water. I didn't see any negative. I saw 1 out of limit. So we're just gonna reverse our plugs and see if it pulls negative. If it pulls negative, then we know black is positive. Okay, ready? We'll plug it in. Now see if it pulls negative when I plug it in. Fire in the hole.
Negative. Kind of.
Well, let's drop it to 12 volt. Out of limit. Yep, so black is positive.
That's what the thingy said.
Yay! So, this is braided, like automotive, and this is household, so it's reversed. I know that looks weird, but this is how it works. So white to black, because see how it's solid wire and this is braided wire? They're 2 different types of wire. These are the 2 positives. White is positive on the water heater and black on the extension cord. So we're gonna twist them together and wire nut them on. Now white to black because it's reversed. You can obviously tell they didn't want people doing this, what we're about to do, or else it would have made it much easier to figure this stuff
Hey, you
out.
can't, it just doesn't have a plug. You can't just plug it in.
No. You have to wire
It's messed up, dude.
They made it so you wire it into a house
Yeah,
system, you know what I mean? So now what we're gonna do,
You're like, no, I just did all this for nothing.
what?
Because I was like, you can't just plug it in.
So I'm gonna cover up the ground first with electrical tape so it doesn't short out.
Maybe say a prayer too.
Yeah, we're fine. I've done this before. But yeah, amen. All right, now we have this. You see this? So what we're gonna do, we got our wire nuts and our ground wrapped off. Here we go.
Yay, good job, baby.
Wait an hour and we'll see if we got hot water.
You're the best.
And then I'll